Hey, this is Ronnie, and this is the Rescue Ronnie Show. Today, I'm here with Brian Clark of Brian J. Clark and Associates. He's going to tell us about what he does. All right, so we're back, Brian. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. So tell me a little bit about your background, who you are, and maybe something that's maybe somebody doesn't know about you.
Sure.
Right.
Well, thanks for the opportunity, Ronnie. We appreciate it. A little bit of background about myself. By trade, I'm a real estate attorney, but we also practice real estate brokerage from a practical standpoint, as well as mortgages. So we have a rather diverse, sort of background.
Right,
but,
absolutely.
Yeah, we want to label ourselves, or we are real estate attorneys, but we do take a slightly different approach. And something a bit unique about myself that I try to advertise, that I don't advertise enough. That my background is deep in the military, and
Sure.
I'm as a former Marine and a family line of a lot of Navy servicemen, Marines, Air Force, you name it. We
Very cool.
run
Very
the
cool.
spectrum.
Very
now.
cool. Very admirable. Thank you very much. So tell us a little bit about your law firm. What do you guys do? What do you do here? What is the things that you guys do in this place?
Sure. Yeah, I think that when you're trying to describe a law firm or what they do, specifically in and around real estate,
Sure.
you're going to take one or two directions. You're going to be a litigator or you're going to be transaction. It's kind of hard to do both. Well, we attempt to do both, and we do that to the best of our abilities. But what we do in addition there too is we have other types of verticals that we have within the law firm that makes it a little bit harder to label what it is that we actually do at the law firm, aside from being real estate attorneys, right? But
Sure.
we litigate, we do a lot of transaction work, but the transaction work typically dovetails into other types of work that is needed for our clients.
Awesome, and that brings me to my next question for you is, what's your unique value proposition? There's lawyers everywhere, real estate lawyers everywhere that people can find online. What sets you apart from all those people?
Sure. Yeah. There are attorneys out there, and
Right.
they're all good. They've all gone to school. They've all passed the bar. They've all demonstrated that they have that ability. I think our unique proposition is that we're attorneys who actually do the groundwork that we're advising our clients on.
Sure.
So we're not just coming from a theory perspective or a doctrine perspective. It's from the practical application of this theory and doctrine to the real world examples.
Absolutely.
And so we bring a unique value proposition to our clients, that we're not saying these things from what we've read in a book. We've actually done these things, right? And
exactly.
And additionally, if you happen to be a client that's involved in a transaction that requires additional services, be
Sure.
it real estate brokerage or mortgage services, we're going to have an attorney handling that for you. But if that's the sort of bucket, if you will, you fall into,
Sure.
there is no bill that comes along with that. You just get the benefit or the value add of having an attorney work on your transaction, and they're going to look at it through the eyes of an attorney.
Right. So you always have their back.
You got
have
it.
their best interests, which is really sets you guys apart. And you're also all under one housing system,
Sure.
which they do loans, they do real estate, and they protect you with the law. So that's awesome, man. I appreciate it. So I wanted you to tell everybody about yourself, and I appreciate that. But tell everybody, if they want to use your
Sure.
services, where can they find you? Your social media, email, website, phone number, all that stuff.
Sure, I appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Brian J. Clark and Associates. We have all the your typical website, social media. We can be reached by email, phone. There's always going to be somebody available. So any of the normal outlets that people have to be contacted, we have those as well. So we encourage everybody to reach out.
Google the man.
Mm-hmm.
He's killing it.
Boom.
Appreciate it, man.
Thanks,
Thank
Ronnie.
you very
Appreciate it,
much.
brother.
And have the best day of your life. And adios.